Hello, welcome to Just Tully. I'm gonna talk about Star Wars today. Um, I'm gonna talk about Star Wars books that came before and after episodes 1 through 6. And the first book I'll start with is Heir to the Empire. Heir. Okay. Heir. I don't know why I can't say the word, but okay. Heir to the Empire. So, first, I just want to say that, in my opinion, uh, the Disney, when they took over, they should have um, done this. They should have used this book for the movie. Like when there were rumors of a movie being made, I was like saying nonstop, please use this. Please use this story. It's part of the trilogy, and like it's amazing to me that they did not use it. Like I'm never gonna understand it. Like I don't know, maybe someday somehow like somebody will explain it to me, but it's something that really pisses me off that they did not use it. Like, and I think it pisses off like a lot of Star Wars fans that they just like completely discarded this story, just like um just throw away like perfect story for continuation of Star Wars story after Episode 6. Like I don't know. So anyway, Heir to the Empire, part of the trilogy, uh, was written by Timothy Zahn. I just want to say that his books, as you kind of go um, through all the Star Wars books and everything, it has a lot of authors, as you'll see. Timothy Zahn books, they're exceptional. His details, his writing, the flow of the uh, of the story, the way he explains everything, the characters, just it's amazing. Like whenever you read everything, you can just like perfectly picture it in your mind, like the way he describes it on page, and that's what's perfect about him for Star Wars. So like yeah, his books are the best for Star Wars. I haven't read any of his other books, but for Star Wars, he's perfect. Um, so Heir to the Empire, like I'll just read the let me switch to let's see. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Okay. The so here's the summary. Uh, what is the a plot summary? Okay. It's 5 years later, after Battle of Endar. New Republic holds a fragile control of the galaxy. A new threat emerges. Yay! Having been posted so far away from action, Grand Admiral Thrawn, in my opinion, the best kind of the best enemy for Star Wars. He's so complex, so awesome. A cunning, intelligent chess commander begins to gather his Imperial forces for strategic attack on the New Republic. With the aid of, with the aid of Captain Gilead Palion and Thrawn's personal bodyguard Rook is going to be interesting. They begin to set in motion an almost unbeatable plan. The enlisted the mad clone of Joris. I'm gonna screw up the pronunciations of this. I'm gonna say Joris Kaboth, a Jedi dead Jedi Master, and use Emperor's hidden weapons bolt on the planet Wayland. Reach the clone guards. The Chinnomans cause major unrest in the Republic. Meanwhile, Luke Skywalker encounters Talon Karde, maybe also screwed up pronunciation, and his gang of smugglers. So I'm gonna address the first part first. The Admiral Thrawn, super cool, intelligent. Like you always want those type of enemies, like insanely intelligent, and this one is like playing chess against the guy. Okay, like that they introduced Palin, Captain Gilad Palin, because he's gonna be in later books, which is awesome. So he was like apprenticeship to Thrawn. So like I love that, like, because it's gonna be later on. I love that link. He's like a apprentice to a genius. Awesome. Rook, his part of Nagri, which are a part of certain people or alien species, which is its own subject, I feel. Kaboth is gonna be a clone, so like yeah. Meanwhile, Luke Skywalker encounters Talon Karde and his gang of smugglers. The smugglers capture him but do not turn him over to the Imperials. The smugglers take him in just as Han Solo and Lando Calrissian come to see Karde on a near public interest to hire smugglers and traders. Then, as if things could not be worse, Grand Admiral Thrawn comes to visit Karde just as it escapes. So it's a little condensed, but it does. So Luke Skywalker, he's searching for something during that period of time. His powers are expanding, and he's searching for possible teacher, for I don't know, purpose, and I don't know, like he maybe find he hears like different rumors of possible maybe a master, so he goes looking. So yeah, like in the midst of it, he gets caught by Talon Karde. But like a lot on his life has been questioned, like what's his purpose as a Jedi? What's his purpose? So like because he's not a Jedi master yet, but so he's kind of looking for his purpose. Yeah, so like while he's looking, he gets caught by Talon Karde. They hide him, and as usual, Han Solo and Lando Calrissian, they get in trouble. It's a usual thing for them. It's nothing new. And that's when we get introduced to Mara Jade, and she's gonna be his future wife, and she's an amazing character that Lucas created in these books, and this is like another thing that pisses me off why they didn't do movie about this, because it is so cool. Like when I was like thinking about this is like could have been such a complex movie in so many different ways, because this book has a lot of action, a lot of character depth. It has so much like character development. Could have been so cool, but decided to kind of disregard it. Mara attempts to kill Luke because she believes he killed the Emperor 5 years earlier during the Battle of Endor. Mara was Emperor's hand at the time. However, she finds out, and this is so perfect. Like, she wants to kill him because she thinks he killed the Emperor, right? So like there was a Emperor's like hate whatever message to Mara like across the galaxy, right? So she wants to kill him. And this creates like an amazing link back to episode 6. So it's not just like starts out like from nothing, from scratch. It creates this like perfect link of the character to episode 6 that you kind of can't break. There's nothing like so it connects Mara like perfectly to episode 6, as if she was like part of episode 6, or of the whole like kind of 4, 5, and 6, like as if she was like part of it. So like it's not like she's some new character you develop. No, this part, it, like once you have that, like like you connect her to the other books, and I love that. Not like in the 7, 8, 9 movies where everything is new, everything is crap. Like, however, she finds out that she needs Luke if she's to survive. Then Thrawn himself decides to interfere with Cardo's rescue attempts and tries to catch Luke and Mara first. Yeah, so they basically, yeah, Luke tries to escape, and they they have to travel in the forest, where they can't use the Force. Yeah, they help each other there. She hates him, obviously, but she can't kill him. The result is a fight between Imperial troops and Carter's men. In the end, Carter wins, but has to evacuate the base. Han and Lando head to shipyard at Louis Men, but they discover, thanks to Carter, that Thrawn has plans there. The insane Jedi clone from women, Jarvis Cubbot, comes out of isolation thanks to Thrawn and learns about Princess Leia's unborn Jedi twin children. Thus, Cubbot decides he will train them in the ways of the Force unintentionally. The dark side due to insanity, basically, and board Jedi twins and blah 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 blah. Yeah, so Leia's pregnant with 2 kids, uh, and Thrawn wants to use Caboth for his grand plan, like the way the Emperor, he was using his powers to control his fleet. Caboth is able to do the same thing, so Thrawn wanted him to wanted to do the same, to use Caboth for the same thing. So yeah, so he was gonna steal the Leia and obviously the kids. So he sent an agree to steal her away. So they they run away from her. They Leia and Chewbacca, they run away to Kashyyyk, where she basically introduces herself to one of the Nagri bodyguards, who deeply respect the fact that she is a descendant of Darth Vader, which still confuses me. That link, that specific link of why the respect her is like he the way they describe it is there was a fight above, and it killed everything. Then they came. Then Vader came down. Nagri attacked him. He killed them all. But then he promised to bring him crap. So he killed him and brought him crap, and they, respect him and then serve him. I don't know. It's flimsy there. I don't know. At least in my opinion, it's a little flimsy there. I understand, like maybe being kind of like you serve him, but like it's like they worship him like undying love or something, because it's kind of strange to me. I mean, it's cool. It's awesome that like he was able to recognize her by smell. That's the way they recognize everything. It's awesome that they're so like honorable and serve the Luke, serve Luke and Leia, it's amazing. But the fact that this type of kind of service, it's a little strange to me. I don't know. I think there should have been maybe like a deeper connection, maybe to. I think they should have created like a deeper connection to Vader. Maybe like if he done a lot more than what it described in the book. Yeah, yeah. I think if it was much bigger than what they described, then it would have made sense. Their kind of like undying loyalty to the kids and to like what kids, it's kids, whatever. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so they hide from Nagri. She introduces herself to Nagri, and then they go, and she has to go to the Nagri planet to see what's going on. New Republic believes there's a spy. Oh, that one was pretty cool. The Delta Source, the plant that the Emperor kind of put in, so that like this exotic technology that he put in, so that he could have like all the conversations. Uh, like yeah, so that's such a cool fact to put in. Like, who would have thought to put in something like that? Because this is like explains how he was able to maneuver his way into like the top of the Senate, like into everything. This is how he was able to do it, and it's amazing. Yeah, like he probably maybe got it from Throne. Maybe. Hmm. Yeah, it's possible he got it from Throne. Just Homeland reached shipyards of Sluice Van. Tron launches explain the Sultan location. With clocking device, Tron is able to give an element of surprise as his wall miners attempt to bore into hulls of ships at Sluice Van and steal them, but just so happens that Brooks Warren is seen. They fight off TIE fighters with Khan and Lando and HB plan to stop the theft of ships. Tron is defeated with his first major offensive. Imperials retreat in order to start for now. Okay, yeah, so they're able to kind of defeat them there and stop the ships from being stolen, which was awesome. Um, so this is like this first book has a lot of action. It's also introduction of all the characters. Like you have Mara Jade. You have Throne. You have God Palion. You have Nungri. You have who else? Oh, you have Carde. George. What's his name? You have Talon Carde. Amazing character. Such a complex character. Awesome. George Kobach. He's not complex. He's just insane. Yeah, these insane characters are not complex. They're not complex. Just nuts. So you can basically expect something insane out of them. Yeah. So this first book is a perfect introduction into the world of Star Wars after Episode 6. Tons of action, tons of new characters, amazing connection to the Episode 6 or like even previous parts. And somebody has to explain to me why they didn't use this story for um for the movies. Like I'm seriously pissed off. I mean, financially I understand that they maybe like they made all these books legends. I get it. They want to write new books. They'll make more money. because if they have the same books, they'll have to reprint them. But also, tons of books are already printed, so nobody's gonna buy them. But if they create new books, those books potentially will make money. But things, I've bought some new books, and the quality of the stories is awful. Like, who would want to read those books? Like, if the stories were amazing, I would say so. I would like shout it from the rooftops, but they're not. And I would say right out, this is an amazing story, and this should be the first story person reads after watching 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Person needs to read this book. It's a continuation, and it's perfect for like if you want to continue with the Star Wars universe story. It's exactly kind of what the doctor ordered, I guess. So like, yeah, it open the books in this book. It opens up Star Wars universe further. Like, at first, when you see Star Wars, you think, "Oh, it's such a huge universe. There's so much," but then you realize, reading these books, okay, there's so much more. Okay, I didn't know there was, and as you go on and on, I thought this was all that is, but no, there's a lot more. So like, yeah. So anyway, this is the first book, Heir to the Empire, and the next book that I'll discuss will be Dark Force Rising. It's also a really good book. Has same characters, and I think, in my opinion, you also love, and I think it also should have been in a movie. So for now, I think that's it. Um, so please, please read the book, or if you read, please leave your comment, put a like, dislike, whatever. Subscribe to my channel. All right. Have a good day.